Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Still Speaks cast, but you already knew that because you are so smart. And speaking of the smartest people, only the smartest people have hit that subscribe button, and they rang that bell, and they turn on all notifications so that they can be part of the hottest Supreme Commander 2 action that this channel has to offer. It's free for you, and it means the world to me. And speaking of meaning the world to me, have you clicked the link down below and checked out my band's music? It really helps me out and makes me feel really good. I would really appreciate it. Anyhow, guys, this is from Night of Misfortune's tournament. It was sent to me by, well, it was sent to me. Let's just say that. I can't tell you who sent it to me, but it was sent to me. And we got to say a big thank you for Night for hosting the tournament. So click the link down below or the button on the screen that says Night of Misfortune. Definitely subscribe to that guy. Give him some love. Tell him thank you for this. And I gotta say thank you to AlphaX for making the Eco Viewer. So I'm gonna go over how the Eco Viewer works, because here's the mass. There's the mass per second where my cursor's going over, the energy per second where my cursor's going over, the research per minute. And of course you can see who the players are and the colors. So that's that. So this map is a tournament map. It is a map you could get at the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. You cannot get this version of Deslatia on, what would you call that, from vanilla Supreme Commander 2. You have to get it from the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. I forgot who made it. I am unsure, but I'm sure you can find out on that Discord server. So definitely click the link down below and get involved with that. It was rigged up to be a 2v2 map, but whoever decided to make it so that the spawns are across here. I've seen this one where it's bigger and the spawns are across, like so. But this tournament, I think Knight wanted it to be up in north and south. So that's fine. That's the way he wanted it, and I think it's going to make for a wonderful match. So I'm going to introduce the players and get on with this. So let's hit that play button. We got TitanRT spawning in as the yellow Cyber Commander, dropping down an air factory and echoing all the things. And guys, did you know TitanRT is hosting a tournament of his own? And it's called the Fallen Titans Tournament. It's happening very soon. Happening New Year's Eve, which is 12/31. Well, the 31st of December, 2022. Guys, click the link down below. It is the first link in my description. You gotta click it and fill out that form to get involved. So say thank you to TitanRT for doing that. I think he's got a Discord server. You could probably find it through the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server if you feel inclined. And then his opponent, we got Awasy. Awasy? I'm going to say Awasy because that's what I feel. And if that is incorrect, let me know. Comment down below, Awasy or Awasy, whatever you want to be known as, I will honor it. And they are spawning in as the purple Aeon Commander, dropping out an air factory and a land factory as TitanRT's scout makes it to them. Who's going to win the scout battle? I think TitanRT's donezo, and boom! Down goes that little Gemini. That's a little gift of mass for you. It fell in the trees, though. I can't really find it, so I don't know. Whatever. So there's a lot of mass to be had. There's mass here. There's mass there. There's expansions everywhere. This expansion looks a little safe. This expansion looks a little risky. I don't know. I haven't played this map in this configuration. But TitanRT is going mostly for land. I would have got a second air factory personally because the rush distance is so far. But then again, he's against Aeon. And they're definitely going to, they could spam those land units. So, personally, I would have got a second air, one land to start out with. Just keep scouting and win air, because if you lose air against Aeon, it's very hard to win air back. Nice placement of the radar behind this little tiny hill, mountain, whatever you call it. Gives it some defense and allows it to see a little bit farther up. Does TitanRT have a radar yet? No! Oh, yes, he does. It's kind of far back, but he's Aeon, so it does not matter how far back it is, because Aeon do not have good radar in this game. Base radar, terrible. Experimental radar, radar overdrive, amazing, but terrible early on. Great radar TitanRT has, because he's Cybran. Doesn't have that. Okay, so that third factory is running. I don't know why he's got an anti-air on his factory. Really not worth it at this point, in my opinion. See how long it's taken him to put this down? I think this would have been paid for from this upgrade. Not needed, so not needed yet. Really trying to push this engineer up. Probably a good idea to get it out of there, but I don't think it's going to survive unless... Ooh, nice little bombing run. Is it going to do the trick? And boom! 2 out of 3 are dead in one pass. Putting down a point defense right next to the factories. I like it. Nasty thing to do as an Aeon player versus Cybran. Gonna be forcing Cobras maybe, but this is really, really good for Awasy. A forward factory with a point defense right there. Hopefully for Awasy, TitanRT built the TML too early maybe, so that it will be attacking... what's what it looks like. It's attacking units and not the buildings. So that's why you want to build the TML after you see the building. See, so Awasy's is going after the building. You see that? TitanRT's is, which one is that going for? It's going after the units, it looks like to me. Yeah, I don't think it's going after the unit, the factory. Yeah, it's not going after the factory. But Awasy's is. Awasy should get at least one fish tooth and put some damage on that factory. But that's really going to tie up TitanRT's ACU. It's going to be a long time to saturate both of these expansions. But I think it's smart to focus on one in the beginning like Awasy is doing. TitanRT was forced to put a shield on that factory, which isn't a terrible thing, considering he could fall back and hide underneath the factory and still shoot from it. Gaining those units will gain some HP. Awasy should probably not push up with the ACU because it's like 8 minutes into the game. The ACU's viability becomes less unless they have upgrades. Trying to creep in. That factory went down. What did I tell you? Now, if there's a TML placed on this one, it will go after the factory instead of the units. This is a phenomenal way to PD creep. It is a nasty thing to do, but it's a really good way to PD creep. And the TML is going to go after the factory. So that's going to be 2 factory TMLs going after that factory. That factory is not going to survive, especially with all those. Boom! Down goes that factory. I told you. And we got an idle NG. Awasy, get your... Okay, never mind. Good job, Awasy. Now, at minute 10 and a bunch of energy generators are placed. Awasy has energy. They don't need energy, but they're putting down a lot of energy. What are they going for? Comment down below if you know. I know. Double shield upgrade. And then a bunch of energy. You gotta know. Now, Awasy's floating mass and TitanRT's floating way too much mass, so that's not good at all. Good move taking out a mass extractor, really helping TitanRT with using that mass. Awasy using some of that mass to build a factory. Awasy should really use some of that mass to expand and build a factory right there. That's what I would do to easily attack here. TitanRT doing a good idea to have a factory here to push out in behind your opponent's base. A factory here would be good too. That is what I would do personally. Proxy factories always useful. Oh, really, Awasy, watch Alphax's video on splitting units when they are being attacked by air. TitanRT trying to push up but can't do it because there's a lot of air units. Nice split though, forcing Awasy to slowly pick them off or split their air units as well. Which could be catastrophic if these come in at the right time, these Gemini. Radar in all of these? I guess this one had radar because it was the forward factory. Now this one's the forward factory. I get it. I'd start getting some... Okay, there's anti-air on these factories, so that's a smart idea. I would get that because bombing runs are happening, right? Point defense, not needed, but they should be definitely underneath the factory. I understand why those point defense are there. And Awasy breaking through. Good move there, structure detonating those so that that's not free research for Awasy. Now, both players are floating mass. Really, Awasy should just be building a line of factories. And so should TitanRT. And TitanRT, I think, is slowly doing it. If I was Awasy, I would get a research station just like that, get a couple of air factories, and then get the rest land factories. You get like 3 air factories. Your opponent's definitely not building air factories, definitely scout. They're probably not doing that. They're really concerned with your big, scary land army. But yeah. Awasy's doing a great job. Really shouldn't have the ACU standing right there. Really needs to get the ACU out of there. This is getting hit by MML. Not a good look, Awasy. Get the ACU out of there. What is happening here? Get the ACU out of there, Awasy. Now, mind you, this is a tournament match. So all players are going to be wanting to play at their highest level. Awasy went into red from a MML. That's something that Awasy needs to be mindful of from now on. Now Awasy and TitanRT are still floating mass. Energy is a little bit of a problem for TitanRT. You want to get at least 1 energy generator per factory. He's taking care of that, which is good. Awasy could be winning this right now if they had more factories. That's a big, scary army right there. It's a pretty big army right there that is breaking through. Awasy getting a second expansion, making sure TitanRT doesn't get it at all. Now these point defense are going to be very useful. But these point defenses are avoidable. Yeah, they can be ran right by. Just keep moving and not worry about them, and you could run by and get a free mass well, not free, but oh, wow. Teleport, everybody. Oh, unit detonate. Gotta watch out for that. That's going to be a very powerful thing. Another attack. Taking out a mass extractor, and it's dead. Pretty good pickup for TitanRT. Wow. Devastating. I would teleport that right back there. Or just do that. Devastating. Gotta move them, though. Yeah. I'd like to rebuild that mass extractor. That's what I would do. Awasy floating mass. Now, you can't do that in this game. You literally can't be doing that. This is a tournament game. People could see both TitanRT and Awasy floating mass. Unit detonate. Gotta be aware of that. Unit detonate is an incredibly powerful tool by the Cybran. When they are down units, all they have to do is run a small number of those units into your base and then detonate them, and you lose a huge army for their comparatively small number of losses, a small sacrifice. Definitely turn this factory on. Yeah, that bombing run. Not a bombing run, just turning around over what could have had anti-air. Now this is a good move. That's a bad move. That was a terrible move. Awasy's great plays being completely torn apart by a bad teleport. Awasy does not have any units. That's bad. Now Awasy has 6,000, 7,000 mass almost floated. Now this would not be a problem if that mass was spent on factories. Ooh, TitanRT clumping up. TitanRT splitting his army, doing a very good job at that. Unit detonate. It's devastating. Awasy has 7,000 mass in the bank. What are they doing? Why is their ACU right there? MMLs are not the way to go right now, and I think this is it. Awasy got found out. This is why you don't have your ACU up. It's why you spend your mass. Spend your mass, everyone. And like I said, unit detonate. Definitely devastates all units. Do not teleport on the Cybran. And boom! Down goes Awasy. And TitanRT wins. Why did TitanRT win, guys? Why did TitanRT win? I'll tell you right now why TitanRT won. TitanRT won because he used unit detonate to a phenomenal degree. Now, whenever somebody teleports on you and you're Cybran, you could laugh in Cybran because you could unit detonate and destroy a lot of their stuff. A lot of it. And you saw a cheaper army devastate a more expensive army. That should never happen. But since he's Cybran, Cybran can do it. Cybran are incredible, and you should never underestimate Cybran. You should never put your units close to a Cybran building. You should never be close to Cybran units, because if you are, you could lose your army, and you can end up like Awasy. Awasy was doing amazing early on. But look at all that mass floated by both players. That's not good. TitanRT could have had one engineer and just spam factories, and all of his problems would have been over. His opponent would not have been able to keep up. And Awasy had the advantage, and had that mass been spent properly, I could guarantee you TitanRT would not have had a chance. Not a chance, not a prayer. 8,000 mass? Let's just say 200 is a factory. So every 1,000 you get roughly 4 to 5 factories. Let's say 4. 4 times 8. Let's do that math real quick. I don't want to do that math real quick because I don't want to think. I'm just saying that's going to be a ridiculous number of factories. Ridiculous. And you don't want to deal with it. Because he's Aeon. When that deluge of factories come, when that deluge comes, you're going to have a bad time. Let's see, that's 32 factories. Roughly 32 factories. And how fast do do Aeon build with the proper setup? Very quick. 32 factories, so every few seconds, like, I don't know, what is it, 16 seconds is the build time for a unit? 10 seconds, 12 seconds? So every 10 seconds, that's 32. 32. 32. Very deadly. So, guys, spend your mass. Spend your mass. So yeah, I'm not trying to scold anybody. They're both great players. Phenomenal game, phenomenal match. But I just gotta remind you, spend your mass if you're floating that much. Especially in a tournament game, it would be so much easier for you to win. But TitanRT, I'm gonna say TitanRT was on the ropes, so it was hard for him to do that. But his opponent probably could have done it quite easily. So TitanRT, phenomenal job, phenomenal comeback. Gotta say that micro is top notch. Chef's kiss, mwah, when it comes to the unit detonate. Amazing job, and that's how TitanRT won it. So anyhow, TitanRT has a tournament coming up. Click the link down below to get involved with it. I highly recommend it. It's going to be happening in less than a week by the time this is published. So, yeah. Do you want to play in a tournament? Yeah, if you do, definitely check that out. I don't know the time it starts. It should be on the sign-up form. So, or ask TitanRT in the Discord server. Whatever. Figure it out. Just ask TitanRT. I don't know. But yeah, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite, because it helps me out. Send a replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com. And do like TitanRT did. He joined the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server. He found me and he direct messaged me this replay. Thank you, TitanRT, for sending me amazing replays from Knight's tournament. Say thank you to Knight, guys. Thank you, TitanRT. Subscribe to both Knight and TitanRT's YouTube channel. They are very good YouTube channels and worth your time. So yeah. So where was I in all this? Yeah. Or you could upload your replay to #replays for Still Speaks and be patient. Just upload and be patient. Otherwise, yeah, just upload and be patient at me. One of those. Yeah. Do only one. Send it to email, direct message, or #replays for Still Speaks. Only do one. Join the Supreme Commander 2 Discord server, because there's over 3,000 members right now. Very, very much so worth your time. Very, very much so a great place to find other players. Definitely going to recommend that. And yeah, it's definitely worth your time. Cue AlphaX's ad now.
What? You still haven't joined the biggest Supreme Commander 2 Discord in the world with over 1,000? 2,000? You have General, Hall of Fame, all the YouTube channels, all the YouTube videos, streaming. Don't worry about that. Ask for some help, post some memes, send some replays, find a game, death chat. We even have a channel for all the Xbox Subcom 2 players. So what are you waiting for? Click the first link in the video description or just type Supreme Commander 2 in this thing that nobody will ever use. You should join now.
Comment down below, say something nice about the players, about the game. You don't know what other people are going through, so definitely be kind to one another. That is definitely a thing we need to do. We need to remember to do for each other, because we're all we got. Seriously. Give each other love, be nice, and do all the good things. If you like this channel, if you like what I do and you want to support it, I have a Patreon page. Click the link down below to get involved with that. I'm going to say thank you to AlphaX, my longest running patron, and a big thank you to Iron Commander for being a patron. They are both very awesome people, and they have YouTube channels, so click the link down below to check them out. They will help you get better at this game. Definitely watch them. Definitely worth your time. And if you don't like a monthly subscription, I have a Ko-Fi service. You click the link down below and you can donate to me if you are so inclined. And if you do want to get something back for your money, you could always click the link down below and check my band's music. You can buy my band's music, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, wherever music streams are sold, you could buy it. But I do recommend bandcamp.com. You can buy all my band's music for like $3. All of it. Very cool, very much so worth your money. So anyhow, if you don't want to spend any money, I understand, I got you. You don't have to do that. Just watch these videos all the way through. That it feeds the algorithm. Like this video, comment it, that also helps the algorithm. Subscribe to my channel because that helps me out very much. And if you want to be even more awesome, watch my band's music videos all the way through. Like them, comment them, subscribe to those channels that they're on. Helps me out immensely. And if you want to be even more awesome, check out my band's music on Spotify. Listen to Dressed in Plastic 2 or 3 times through. That helps feed the algorithm. Put it on a playlist, helps feed the algorithm. Follow my band for more on Spotify and share with people who like that type of music. Helps me out so much. Really, guys, this all helps me out. And I appreciate you for even listening. You guys are amazing. So yeah, share with your friends, family, and foes because you need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.
Talk is cheap, but lies are expensive.